Welcome to the exercise classroom. Today's lesson: the seated calf raise. Introduction. The seated calf raise is an isolation exercise that targets the soleus muscle of the lower leg. Performed with hips and knees flexed at 90 degrees, it is often executed using a specialized machine with a padded resistance lever across the thighs. Unlike standing variations, the seated calf raise removes the gastrocnemius as the dominant mover by positioning the knee in flexion. It's also known as the bent knee calf raise and is essential for building strength and endurance in the deep calf muscles responsible for posture and locomotion. Body contour benefits. The seated calf raise helps develop the lower, thicker portion of the calves, contributing to overall fullness of the lower leg and balanced calf appearance. Because the soleus lies underneath the gastrocnemius, training it enhances the depth and density of the calf muscles, especially visible in side and rear views. The movement. The primary joint action is ankle plantar flexion, where the foot is pointed downward by lifting the heel off the foot platform. With the knees bent, this action is driven primarily by the soleus rather than the gastrocnemius. Training the soleus improves endurance and support for standing, walking, and running, especially during prolonged or low-intensity activity. It also strengthens a key postural muscle involved in stabilizing the ankle during balance-demanding activities. Exercise execution. To execute the seated calf raise, sit on the calf raise machine with the balls of your feet on the platform and heels hanging off. Secure the padded lever just above your knees and keep your back upright and core engaged. Press through the balls of the feet to lift your heels as high as possible, contracting your calves. Avoid using momentum, focus on muscular effort. Briefly pause at the top, then lower the heels slowly and under control to feel a full stretch at the bottom. Proper technique. The movement should be performed slowly and with full control, avoiding bouncing or partial reps. Aim to raise the heels as high as flexibility allows, then lower them below the edge of the foot platform to achieve a full stretch. This full range is critical for maximum fiber recruitment of the soleus. The most common mistake is bouncing the weight at the bottom, using momentum instead of muscle. This reduces time under tension, minimizes activation of the soleus, and increases stress on the Achilles tendon. Muscle mechanics. The movement begins with concentric contraction of the soleus, raising the heel through ankle plantar flexion. At the top, a brief isometric hold improves mind-muscle connection. The descent involves eccentric lengthening of the soleus to control the lowering phase. The gastrocnemius is less active due to the flexed knee position. Primary movers. The soleus is the primary mover. It lies beneath the gastrocnemius and originates on the posterior surface of the tibia and fibula, inserting via the Achilles tendon into the calcaneus. Its uniarticular nature, crossing only the ankle joint, makes it most active when the knees are bent, and it plays a crucial role in postural support and endurance-based movements. Other muscle roles. The tibialis anterior acts as the antagonist by dorsiflexing the foot and opposing the upward heel lift. The gastrocnemius assists the soleus in plantar flexion, though its contribution is reduced due to the bent knee position. The peroneals, tertius, longus and brevis, flexor hallucis longus, and intrinsic foot muscles stabilize the ankle and foot during the movement. Biomechanical considerations. Flexed knees reduce gastrocnemius involvement, allowing the soleus to become the dominant mover. The balls of the feet should stay fully on the platform to distribute load evenly and protect the arch. Lowering the heels below the foot plate stretches the soleus under load, increasing fiber recruitment and training range. Using excessive weight often leads to bouncing, which reduces effectiveness and increases injury risk. Training effectiveness and optimization. Lower heels fully at the bottom and pause briefly at the top for maximum fiber activation. Use moderate resistance with higher reps, 12 to 20, to reflect the endurance role of the soleus. A controlled 2 to 3 second eccentric phase increases time under tension and enhances development. Rotating the toes slightly inward or outward can subtly shift emphasis on different portions of the calf musculature. Safety and injury prevention. Rapid, uncontrolled reps can strain the Achilles tendon and lead to overuse injuries. The thigh pad should be snug but not overly tight, allowing safe force transfer without restricting circulation. Start with manageable weight and focus on form before progressing to heavier loads. Ensure ankles do not roll inward or outward, which could lead to joint stress or imbalance. Variations and alternatives. The standing calf raise targets the gastrocnemius more due to extended knees, useful for upper calf development and explosive power. The donkey calf raise allows greater stretch and emphasizes the gastrocnemius while also engaging core and posture muscles. The single-leg calf raise on leg press machine allows for isolated calf training with guided resistance and stability, helping correct imbalances while reducing the need for ankle stabilization. The Smith machine calf raise allows heavier loads while providing trunk stability through guided movement. Understanding the seated calf raise equips you with the knowledge to isolate and train the soleus, effectively strengthening a key postural muscle for long-term performance and injury prevention.